No role play. All right, and we got one right here. We have Crime and Law CGA. We have a man that says that his wife stole his kids from him. All right, and he has a YouTube page or Instagram page with almost 1 million subscribers or followers called My Sneaker Palace. All right, and as you can see there, he has a lot of sneaks behind him, but apparently he wants to report that his wife took his kids from him and he doesn't know what to do. So let's go ahead and review the video here of this parental alienation.
Hello, everybody. My name is Kavor Kawanian, and my kids are now gone. I'm recording this out of New Jersey. My kids were sold off all the way to California, 3,000 miles away. Now, I'm going to start off with telling you this as well. 3 days after they took my kids away from me, the court clerk pulled up to my store and told me the whole fucking story of what took place for 18 minutes and 29 seconds in the back room of my store. What judge got paid off, when it happened, how it happened, and how my own attorney was dirty involved in it. Let's go back to the story. You all ready? It's about to blow your mind. This is national news out of Bergen County. This is the biggest corruption family thing I've ever heard out of Bergen County. This is the name we're going after. I don't even know what this lady looks like, okay? If I see her right now, I wouldn't even know who it is, but this is the lady that's responsible that sold my kids. Right here, take a great look. All right, let's go back. January 2021, I filed for divorce and seek to have my children returned back to the state of New Jersey after a trip that I took with my ex-wife to California, and she decided not to return. I was the one who purchased those tickets, and it was supposed to be a surprise because she wanted to go somewhere warm instead of going to an island. I decided to take her where her mother's birthday is and her nephew's birthday is, which was January 7th. We flew in on January 15th of 2021.
Let me stop him right here. All right, so she obviously set you up, all right, on dropping her off.
Bitch.
All right, and she set him up. So she wanted to go on he wanted to take her on vacation. She said, nah, let's just go to California where my family is.
Gotcha, bitch.
And now she's under safe harbor. Right now she's safe harbor. Now she has people that she knows. If you take her to an island, she knows nobody there. So she set you up to take her back there and take her to Disneyland. And then she said,
gotcha, bitch.
Yeah, she said, I'm not coming back. All right, but let's see what happened after that. He's definitely riled up. He wants to impeach a judge here.
On January 31st, when she said, I ain't returning back, and blocks me from all over phones and social media, keeping my 2-month-old and 2-year-old daughter 3,000 miles away from me, I filed for divorce in Bergen County, seeking for my kids to be returned and divorced right immediately. Judge James Jimmy Guida was the judge that was on the case. Judge James Jimmy Guida took in the case, and after about 3 court cases, mind you, each court case was taking very long because they were backed off due to COVID, judges, cases, so on and so forth. Now, as soon as Judge Jimmy James Guida took it, he's a very honorable judge. Judge Jimmy James Guida is a great man. I'm going to repeat, this is not about him, okay? Let's go. Now, he ordered for the kids to be returned back to the state of New Jersey immediately. This was on February 22nd, 2022, and gave the mother 4 weeks to pack the stuff up and bring the kids back. They were supposed to be back in the state of New Jersey by March 23rd, 2022. Now, I were asking me to get them a house, which was fine. On March 15th, I had a real estate agent looking for a place for her to stay. I had supply for all of that, which I was okay with 100%. Instead of returning back, what they did was they dropped their first attorney, came back with a brand new attorney, saying the reason why she's not coming back is because she's scared for her life, that I was beating her up every day, and that is why she didn't return.
Gotcha, bitch.
So again, as you can see, he thought he could do the right thing. I'm going to just do the right thing and go to court. And guess what?
Gotcha, bitch.
Listen, I'm not laughing at the guy. I'm just telling you guys, when you say take these women to court, as you can see, they have the wagons circled. They have you surrounded. So they have always an out. My brainstem wasn't developed. There was abuse. He was abusive. I feel for my life. I don't feel safe. They fire an attorney, hire an attorney, which means they got to start over. The attorney's going to continue the next hearing because they were pushed back. Now you have to have a new hearing. The new attorney comes in. Hey, I need time. They push it back, and then they need time to go through things. And then they file some sort of TRO and pull up some same thing. Guys, it is what it is. Now he's experiencing this, and he's pissed, which is going to happen to men. You're going to become pissed and enraged by this entire process.
The Money Mindset 2025. Join us if you are looking to elevate your mindset to the next level and get your financial information and game back to where it needs to be. This is the Blue Chip Mindset on steroids. We have 80 plus episodes from the last 2 years that you missed available via playback. You can get all of those episodes. Also, every live stream on Sunday night with all of our great contributors with subjects, cryptocurrency, investment, money 101, money 201. Also, if you're looking to become a social media content creator, this is the group for you. 2 times a month, we give you content creator information about how much money you can make via content creation. What are the most popular forms of content creation coming forward in the next few years, and how you can capitalize on an opportunity to be a content creator. Join patreon.com/Coach Greg Adams to find the Money Mindset link. Let's get our blue chip mindset on. The window is still open.
But the entire time, the time clock is ticking, meaning that that's one less day you see your child. That's one less day you bond with your child. As this is happening, the mom is alienating you from the dad. So she's putting in all of her alienation, little by little, a drip campaign, to the point where even if the kids are returned to you 6 months, a year, 2 years later, the kid is already poisoned against you. So he's then got to work against that. This is the devouring mother. So now you already know that the system is going to be working against you. And it's just going to frustrate you at this point. So then you're like, just sue him, take him to court. And I'm like, you're not ready. And not only that, he's going to be spending a lot of money and he thinks he's going to get a quick resolution. You're not going to get a quick resolution when you're going to the courts.
Judge James Jimmy Guida was not buying that. Straight up told her this can't be true. We've been going back and forth to court for the past 7 months. There was no sign of abuse. There was no talk of abuse. Now that I asked for the kids to be returned, you're telling me this? He stopped it. He appointed Dr. David Gomberg into the case. Now, Dr. David Gomberg is one of the #1 psychiatrist in the state of New Jersey, if not the #1. Okay, to me, he's a freaking genius. Dr. David Gomberg, mark that words.
All right, so now we've got this is literally going right down to the plan here. So what does the attorney do? I'm sorry, what does the judge do? Okay, let's get the psychologist in. So now we got to interview all the kids, the baby, the 2-month-old. We got to interview the 2-year-old. We got to interview the mom. We got to interview the dad. This is going to take months. And not only that, the judge gets one of his homeboys from the country club, a couple of referrals. All right. So this is a business. So the judge has their list of people that they give kickbacks to. These people donate to get the judge elected, and these judges give kickbacks to these guys. You see what's happening here? Now, listen, they're trying to resolve it at the same time, but why do we need a psychologist? Let's just deal with the bullshit. Let's get this shit fixed. Let's do what's right. So now they got the lawyer, the judge, giving a kickback to the psychologist who's going to get paid $250 an hour, all right, and run your bill up during this interview. And then they're going to take 2 months to make a report. And by that time, the alienation is being continued. But let's see what else this guy's got here.
Now, Dr. David Gomberg does a 6-month investigation.
6-month investigation. You see what I mean? 6-month investigation. I told you this shit wasn't going to happen overnight. I need 6 months. You need to talk to this person, the teacher, the parents, the grandparents, anybody that ever lived with you, the baby mama. We need 6 months. And he's just running up the tab. The judge is running up their tab. The attorney's running up his tab. Your attorney's running up your tab. You better sell a whole bunch of sneaks. 6-month investigation. Jesus.
He puts in a big capital letters. I will show everybody. Big capital letters. This is kidnapping. Kids must be returned back to the state of New Jersey immediately. Intensive settlement conference gets on. Judge James Guida orders for intensive settlement conference. That was on 4/27/2023 from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. to figure out exactly how quick we're bringing those kids back into the state of New Jersey for me to get the housing ready.
They started this in 2021, and now we're in 2023, just like that. All right, and this ninja done lost his marbles, right, all up into this point. This is an evil game that you guys cannot beat.
It's an evil world.
The only way you can beat it is outfunded. All right, if you got money to burn, you got 50K to burn, you got 100K to burn, that's the only way you beating it. And you might beat it.
Judge James Gotta asked me to put in $40,000 into my attorney's account, which I was perfectly fine.
40K.
They gave us 10 minutes to go back.
40K.
As we came back from the 10-minute break, defense, my ex-wife's defense attorney, turns around and tells the attorney, we'll give him $40,000 for him to move to California and have 50% custody.
As I said 50K. So the judge orders him to put 40K into his own attorney's trust fund. Trust. Then the other attorney, who, guys, you can't beat them. They're just going to come back and argue. They're just going to argue something else. They're going to be like, all right, well, no, if he has 40K, why don't he move to California and be with his kids? Why don't he just take his business and move there, and we'll give him 50-50 in California? The wife knows he's not going to do that. He has a business there. Matter of fact, the kids are originating from there. Why does he have to move to California for 50-50? They know he's not going to do it. They know he's not going to do it. So as I told you, you're playing a game that these people live at every day. And you think you're just going to take your girl to court. And you think you're going to get a quick resolution. Somebody said he could have made a whole nother child, for real. I mean, it is bad news, and it just frustrates you. And it's going to take years and years and years. And by the time he gets to see his kids won't even remember him. They won't even remember him. If they do remember anything, the mom's already going to poison it.
Absolutely not. I have a business. I have a house. It's not easy just to get up to go from the East Coast to the West Coast while she has no job. Nothing is going on over there, okay? Whatsoever. All right. Now, Judge James Gotta goes, Kev, save your money. Trial starts first week of September, and the kids are coming back. Now you got my order coming back, David Gomber's order coming back. Let's just finish it off in the trial. July comes around, Judge James Gotta retires. They put in brand new judge. Judge Julie came into the case.
You sheesh. This is real, bruh. This is real. His judge retires before his case is settled. Ring the bell. Guys, this happened to me, but my judge retired after my case. My judge retired after settling my case. It wasn't immediately. It was like maybe a year or two later. So then I got a new judge, and both of my judges were great. I didn't have any problems with neither of my judge. They actually helped me a lot. All right, but you went from a male judge that was beneficial to you. He retires in the middle of your case, and you get a feminist judge. Damn.
Gotcha, bitch.
And you got to start all the way over. You got to start all the way over. But take these women to court. Yeah. Prenup. Uh-huh. Man, this is cold-blooded.
Judge Julie Kim takes in the case. September 18, 2023, trial starts. Dr. David Gomberg is up first. Dr. David Gomberg goes up first. You clearly see Julie Kim's exact impressions. I go out the next day. She gives me the kids for October. She gives me the kids for November. She filed in a complete press saying the kids, like, because the mother and everybody was trying to say that they go to school, blah, blah, blah. It's a 1-year-old and 3-year-old at that point, or was it a 2-year-old and a 4-year-old at that point? They're not in college. They was regular, so she gave me a paperwork saying the kids are staying here. Signed. We got the kids. I had my 4th child. Beautiful family united. They had to go back and spend their Christmas with them because I had them the year before. They went back. They came back. We're hanging out. I'm with my family. The last court that took place on January 25th of 2024, it ended by saying, basically, they're just going to figure out where I'm going to put the money in so she could have a place to stay if she's deciding to come in, which is fine. Go ahead, figure it out, let me know. She said by March 31st, I should have an answer, which March 31st of 2024 was Easter. We already know we won. I walked out the courtroom flying. We have the kids. We're happy with marriage going on. I'm waiting for a final JOD to be read. I have my kids. March 30th comes around. I get a phone call from my own attorney saying, hey, It was just brought to my attention that you have to return the kids back to state of California tomorrow on March 31st because I have to. I'm like, that never happened. Nobody put in an order when we were in there on January 25th indicating that I had to return my kids back. The kids were staying here from all we know. This is 2 judges now and Dr. David Gomberg now ordering for my kids to be in the state of New Jersey, okay? I was like, I refuse to take them. So my attorney said, if you don't take them, you're going to end up going to jail. I was like, bro, I celebrate Easter. I have 4 kids in total. I have a whole family, okay? My brothers, my mother, my dad, everybody else. We celebrate Easter. There's no way I'm taking my kids back today because nothing like that took place. Non-stop harassment phone calls throughout the March 31st on my Easter, ruining my Easter. So obviously I got scared enough where I booked the first ticket to return the kids back on April 1st because I didn't want to get arrested. Right after I got put in, I flew back into the state of New Jersey after I gave the kids 3,000 miles away to the mother, came back, tried to start questioning my own attorney because I knew something funny is happening. I'm not stupid. I've been around. I've been in retail for 24 years. I have met millions of people in our area, speaking now, live, with customers in the store as we speak, okay? Now, I'm waiting now. J-O-D. That J-O-D. April 24th comes around. My own attorney calls me saying, hey, I forgot to tell you, we have a court today.
Oh,
mind you,
what?
I'm in Florida at my chicken store.
Oh, my
I have a
God.
little restaurant in Florida, in Tampa, Florida, of chicken. I'm like, I can't make it today because you didn't tell me, and I had a schedule to be in Florida. I have things to take care of. Oh, it's okay, don't worry. This one is going to be on Zoom. Mind you, every single court was in person, and this one's going to be on Zoom? Okay. I still know I won. You know what I mean? I'm thinking I won. Zoom call comes in. Judge Julie Kim, the same judge that united my family, read off the first sentence saying all previous orders from previous judges have been uplifted and the kids are now permanently California residents. Hung up immediately, got on the next plane straight to my attorney's office. Oh, well, I don't know, I'm getting so old. I don't remember what exactly took place. Yeah, that was April 24th, 2024. Guess what happened? Showed him that door real quick. On April 27th, 2024, that door opened up, and guess who was at the doorsteps? Judge Julie Kim's court clerk that I was in front of the whole time, coming in, screaming in here, you need to get rid of your fucking attorney! Right now, they sold your kids, I need to speak to you in private. Took him right to the back room, right over there. I have the whole video saved for 18 minutes and 29 seconds. This man, this fucking warrior, this beautiful man told me the whole story of what Judge got paid off, when it happened, how it happened, and what took place. And he couldn't sleep for the last 3 days, and that's why he had to get it out of his chest. Take a look at close look over here. Now, if you look up this name, right? You look up this name on Google, you ain't going to find just me. You think I'm the only one? The line is long, baby. The people that are lining up behind me is absolutely insane. This will stop. I will not stop until to the death of me to get my kids back to the state of New Jersey. Okay? Those kids are fucking coming back to the New Jersey. You played with the wrong father, bro. You playing with the wrong people. Money doesn't buy kids. You have ruined 2 kids' lives. And I can't wait to share the rest of the stuff. Mind you, all transcripts have been deleted. The times I've seen Judge James Guida, my last name has been swapped out with somebody else's last name. Somehow there's no fucking recording of anything. There's no transcripts of nothing. This needs to stop!
Let's go. My goodness. Woo.
Hello.
Yes. All right. For people who want to know who this guy is, it says My Sneaker Palace is his Instagram right there, man. I wish him well on this one. That was a sad story.